Hi everyone. Today I'd like to cook some sweet leaves or Sayur Manis in Malaysia or tausa burger kire in Tamil. Well, I'm going to make this dish in a method that I've not done before, but I've heard many times that it can be cooked stir fried with a little bit of egg, with one egg. So I'm going to give that a shot and I'm going to see whether I like it, and I'm going to show you how it's done, and maybe you can see whether you like it as well. So when you try it. So let's get into the ingredients. So these are the ingredients, as you can see. Uh, Not many ingredients, quite simple, and of course with the addition of some salt and some oil. Since these leaves are a little large, guys, this is actually for my garden, and I sort of left it to grow a little too long, so they're large and a little bit tough as well. So I'm going to give it a little bit of a chop so that when you cook the leaves, they don't curl up together or stick together. So this is like a little bit of a tip. My mom always says that if you cook sayur manis or even moringa leaves, you ought to chop them up a little bit. So when you cook them, they um, you know they are spread out, or they you can scatter them properly, and it doesn't, like, all the leaves don't stick together. So you don't want the leaves to stick together. So I'm going to give it a very quick chop. To some hot oil goes the garlic. Guys, I'm very particular about the kind of oil I use, and these bottles of oil, I get them from a particular source, and the oil we find good quality oil. So today I'm using coconut oil, and then I'm going to add the garlic. Let this turn a little brown, and then I'll add the chilies. The onions and garlic have turned a little bit brown and toasty. In goes the chilies, just for a few seconds actually. This one, it doesn't, okay, half a minute. And then I'm going to add the sweet leaves, or the sayur manis or pucuk manis. Let me add them in. Give this a little bit of a stir, and then add some water. So I'm just going to stir this a very little bit, just a tiny bit, and then I'm going to stir it. After stirring it, and then I'm going to, I'll tell you now. So now I'm going to add a tiny bit of water, that much, okay, that much. And then I'm going to add some salt, about half a teaspoon. Stir that, and then just kind of turn it, put the lid on so it kind of steams or cooks in the steam. Okay, I can close it. All right, cook it for about maybe 2 minutes, so that it's nice and the leaves are cooked, because these leaves, they're not as soft as spinach or amaranth, a little bit tougher, so maybe a little bit more cooking time. So now, as you can see, the leaves are a little softer and not as tough, and a little too much water in here, but that doesn't matter. So that one egg, just going to mix it up like that. I'm not going to add any extra oil or anything, salt or anything, because the vegetable already has some salt, and I don't intend to put too much of salt. I'm just going to pour it over like this. Okay, I don't want it to mix it up, and I don't want the dish to be like having an eggy soup. I want the egg to like sort of scramble on top of this, and I want little pieces of egg to be seen. Interesting. I'm going to leave it for a bit. Don't stir it right now, because if you do that, the whole thing will have, the dish will appear to have an eggy soup. So now stir it very slowly. Okay, you can already see bits of egg. That's it. Let it dry up a little bit more, and we're done. Let it dry up a little bit more. Just going to leave it like that for just maybe a few seconds for it to dry up, and it's kind of done. I'm going to plate the dish now. Here, guys, isn't that a pretty picture? So, everyone, this is how it looks like. It's rather pretty to look at the different colors, the creamy egg together with the dark green Sayur Manis or Sauropus androgynous. And I'm going to give it a try now. Right. I'm going to take a bit of the egg with the leaves. Yeah. And a bit of egg, bit of leaf. Really good. I wish I'd known that I could cook sweet leaves like this before. So this is a new recipe for me. I really like it. And also, guys, do remember that although some people do use this vegetable in salads and so on, from the research I've done, this is not a vegetable to be used in salads or in smoothies because these leaves contain high levels of oxalic acid. So if at all you are prone to kidney stones and so on, these would provoke it or sort of encourage the forming of kidney stones. So guys, bye for now. Here's Shakila Shanmugam signing off. Thank you for joining me today. Bye everyone.